Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing another episode of how to prepare tofu. But first, before we begin with the recipe, I wanted to ask you, how are you coping with this pandemic? And how are you coping with staying home with the kids and everything? For me, it's been pretty normal because, as you know, I am studying, so I just stay home all day, except to take the dogs out. But for me, it's just a normal day. I'm just studying. I am doing different things. If you've seen my Instagram, I'm dehydrating some stuff. I dehydrated some peppers and mushrooms. Next is gonna be onions. And if you have any questions on how to preserve foods better and all that stuff, you can, leave me some comments down below and ask me anything you want about this, cooking, of course. And for my daughter, it's a little bit more challenging because she can't go to school. And so she's at home all day. But we have made a plan to do all these things, and as you know, she's in high school, so she's kind of bored. But good thing the school has posted some assignments for the students to do online, so that's awesome. And so another thing I wanted to mention, this recipe that I am gonna be teaching today is a recipe I got from this Facebook group called what's it called? It's called Bajones Veganos, which is like vegan munchies. And so that site closed, and they are archived, and so like the recipes, I don't know if they're still there, but I got this recipe from more than 2 years ago, and I made it so many times and I loved it. And of course, I always switch recipes. I always do. Like, if you see all the recipes that I make, they're always like, if I get them from a book or something, I always change something because I am picky. I'm a picky eater. I've been my whole life, so I always change recipes. And today we're gonna be making this cheese that is gonna melt. It's the best for pizza or lasagna or like sandwiches, and of course with tofu. Let's begin with the recipe. And so these are gonna be the ingredients. Remember, I will post them down below on the description box. And we're gonna be adding water first, and we're gonna break the tofu just like that. We're gonna put this in a blender, add more water, the salt, the lime juice. I use lime juice, not lemon, the oil, the nutritional yeast, and then we're gonna blend it. And all the water left, I forgot about that. And so once it's all blended, we're gonna add the cornstarch or the tapioca starch, and the agar-agar is gonna be at the end, because once you add it, you have to cook it right away. And I mixed that, and I just added the agar-agar, and we're gonna put it in a pot and cook at medium heat until it looks like a bechamel sauce or like a custard kind of sauce, just like this. I don't know if you can see how it has changed the consistency. And we have to be mixing this at all times so it doesn't stick, and that's how we're gonna leave it. And once we have that already made, it takes like 5 minutes. We're gonna put it in I have this glass bowl, and I put it until it's room temperature. We don't put it in the fridge until it's cooled down completely, and then we cover it and put it on the fridge. Okay, so before we continue with the recipe, I wanted to let you know what to do with the leftover tofu. What I do, I'm gonna be using for my next recipe cubes of tofu. So I already chopped it and left it ready for my next recipe. And so, as you can tell, I have topped it with water. I'm using filtered water, so it doesn't have the chemicals or anything that the tofu will, you know, drink, let's say, in a way. And so we don't want any like residues or anything that the water from the sink may have. We just want clear filtered water. So 3 hours have passed, and this is what it will look like. It doesn't stick, and it's very hard, and it's perfect for pizza, and you can keep it like this for a whole week. Okay, that's all for today. As you've seen, with all that cheese, that I made 3 pizzas, and this is what I have left over, which is like half of it. So the 3 big pizzas I actually got to make 3. And as you've seen, it melts really, really well, and it's a really good cheese, like for lasagnas and everything else. Remember that down below I put all the ingredients that I used today, and the weird ones like agar-agar, I will tell you where you can get them. And that's it for today. I hope you like my video, and don't forget to subscribe. See you!